Hello guys and gals. Welcome. I'm HAL 9001 from the novel 2025, A Business Model Journey. Today we try to learn about the value mapping tool by applying it on HMS industrial networks. So what is this value mapping tool? Value mapping tool allows us to capture new opportunities by assessing the current state based on shared values. HMS stands for Hardware Meets Software. They enable Industrial Internet of Things by allowing industrial hardware to meet Internet of Things software. So it can be said that their purpose is to bridge the gap between devices, workers, and customers. Their main areas of focus are manufacturing, buildings, transportation, energy and water and waste management. Now let's take a look at the first quarter of the tool, which is concerned about the customers. The first layer represents the values that the company has managed to capture. HMS IIoT solutions allow customers to optimize their industrial hardware by allowing them to make use of its full potential. This will in turn help customers save a lot of resources, because everything is connected and integrated. IIoT enables lean manufacturing. When it comes to the values missed or destroyed, when machines are connected to a network, this opens the door for security breach risks. Once a part of machines are connected, it creates a bottleneck effect, demanding every device to be connected. Customers might experience a lock-in effect, feeling like they cannot switch to a different technology. That leaves us with the new opportunities to be explored, like customized solutions. They can try and reduce administrative resources, freeing up resources for value creation, strategy, and value capture. They can reinvent themselves from business to business to business to customers to explore larger markets. In the second quarter of this value map, our focus was on network actors and the transaction value. Several values have already been created for these network actors when it comes to their relationship with HMS and the connection with the Internet of Things. Previously we already talked about the lock-in effect as a disadvantage for the customers, but it can also be seen as an advantage for the network because it can secure the success of HMS and assure future orders for suppliers. For example, the use of the Internet of Things can also lead to less mistakes and a better understanding on both sides due to an improved and automated communication. Nonetheless, values which were missed, destroyed, or wasted could have been identified too in the work of HMS on the topic of the Internet of Things. The biggest fear for several network actors is that they might become redundant due to the connectivity, so that, for example, wholesalers or dealers are no longer needed because HMS can buy their materials directly from all suppliers and also sell it directly to all customers. Even if the network actors are not becoming redundant, they need to fear that they are no longer able to meet the requirements of HMS because of the shift in technology which is taking place right now. On the other hand, these missed, destroyed, or wasted values can also be seen as new value creation opportunities. The overall connectivity of the future provides the network actors a general connectivity. This can, for example, be used to widen their working areas and to generate profit from other businesses. In addition to this, it also allows them to monitor their current businesses and assess changes needed before it's too late. This section will go through and explain the societal aspects of values originating from HMS solutions and applications for the industrial Internet of Things, which in many ways is in its early phases of development without any form of standardization so far. However, the company still has offerings available for the innovators out there. For the first category, their value proposition and current value captured within the area, their solutions offers an opportunity for general sustainability. It's a somewhat abstract and conceptual claim, but since the full application of IIoT isn't established in society yet, HMS are focusing on providing solutions that are IIoT ready, meaning that the value created for the customers is compatibility and future-proof hard and software for industrial applications. Moving over to the second category, the risks of values being destroyed, missed, or wasted. For the societal aspect, more automated and connected industries reduces the number of easy unqualified jobs available within, for example, manufacturing that today requires manual input or machines needing an operator. That results in a shift on the labor market against more qualified jobs requiring an education, with the risk of excluding people who lacks the opportunity, motivation, or cognitive prerequisites to achieve such level of education. Furthermore, the more devices and data storage is connected online, the more are vulnerable against power outtakes and security breaches. Meaning that the society can be forced to a standstill, blackmailed or even severely damaged by hacker attacks, cybercriminals, or even force majeure situations such as storms and flooding. The last category is new opportunities to create value discovered and available for HMS to explore and exploit. Here IIoT can provide a variety of aspects to consider. A connected world with automated production reduces the amount of dangerous or repetitive work needed to be done by humans, reducing the number of work-related injuries and deaths, as well as providing an opportunity for the labor market and individuals to focus on more varied, creative, and rewarding tasks. All in all, it can help create better and more flexible working conditions. This also gives us an opportunity to create a more including labor market. In the past, disabilities such as a reduced capability to move, hear, or see, for example, has rendered a large category of people unproductive and unprofitable. With modern technique and digital tools to create and communicate, these can be given the same chance to contribute that other groups has had for centuries. Generally, IIoT might very well result in a more liberal and individual society as a whole, given that it's applied in a sensible way. This by giving the individual more and less constrained options in life, in everything from controlling their work life to further personalized products and services to consume. The last part can have bigger implications that however, and chance the very essence of our working lives. The same equipment mentioned above that can help those with disabilities can make it possible for everyone to work from home, hopefully meaning an end to time-consuming commuting, traffic congestion and the emissions resulting from it. In the same spirit as above, IIoT can connect manufacturing facilities and suppliers, organizing the transportation of supplies more efficiently. Again, resulting in less transportation and traffic as well as resource use and emissions. One disadvantageous impact might, however, be what happens with personal and employee integrity when more and more activities becomes monitored and available online for others to see. Authorized users such as maybe the government, your insurance company or employer, and maybe even unauthorized ones breaching the systems. The same thing can be considered for the stock market, which many ways it affects our societies and the global economy. What happens when business become more thoroughly monitored, and will it make it more or less stable? Physical extensions between devices might be exposed to rust, humidity or cuts. Using the Internet of Things seamlessly connects devices and provides better connection with minimum environmental impact. Using less cables means less resources are exploited. This enables the company to use minimum resources wisely. Going to the negative outcomes or the value wasted, even though seamless connection might reduce energy consumption, it, however, requires more electrical power to operate and connect the machines and process the enormous data on a daily basis. As for the last part, which is the new opportunities the IIoT provides, since IoT enables working from distance, this reduces the amount of daily commuters and therefore less pollution and car emissions. Besides, the Internet of Things combined with integrated high-processing devices help acquire environmental data to create accurate weather forecasts. This allows city planners to model a cleaner and more sustainable future, and provides accurate tools to measure and enhance the environment. Therefore, the environment becomes. This was the story of my adventure mapping the value of HMS IIoT solutions. I'm grateful that you took your time and listened to me, and I would like to thank my assistants helping me with the more physical aspects of my virtual presentation. If you want me to answer any questions, I'm sorry Maya, I'm afraid I can't do that.